Hey, so I want to talk to you today about time management and the best tool that you can have to protect and manage your time. So there's always this competing balance between, do you take every client phone call or do you insist upon scheduled appointments? Because many attorneys will say to me, I've got to be available to my clients. That's what makes me unique and different. So here's the thing, either you're setting your agenda for the day or you're letting other people set your agenda for you. It's one way or the other. So if you take every phone call as that phone rings like this, and you just pick up for whoever happens to be calling it at the moment, that client is, or that person, the vendor, the provider, they are setting your agenda for you. So what I do every single day is I set a list of the things that I'm going to do every single day, top five. And one of them is called the top one of five. And the top one of five means if I do nothing else this day, I'm going to do this one thing. And I write that down. And then at 9:30 every morning, our firm, the team members, we have during the pandemic, a remote Zoom video conference where every person discusses their top goals for the day. Click, and you go through them. And sometimes we need to adjust and change the goals. But what this does, it keeps us aligned around common goals. So I know what they're working on, they know what I'm working on, and we might need to adjust it because if we have a trial that's coming up, we need to make sure that each person is doing what will get that trial that ready for get everything ready. So trial preparation. That's very important. So what do you do about all these clients who just call you and just want a second of your time? What you do is you have written communication rules that I give to every client, and I tell them that we are here for you. We have a paralegal who's dedicated to your team. You can call her 24/7 to ask any question on the status of the case. If you want any part of the electronic file of your case, we'll send it to you, no problem. We also have a dedicated email called support in our law firm, FisherMalpracticeLaw.com. At any time, you can email that support, call your paralegal, email her, and you will get a quick response. If you want to speak with me and I'm not in trial, I will be available for you, usually within 24 hours. So I set aside about 1 hour between 4 and 5 every day for no purpose other than client communication. I'm going to call the clients, they're going to call me. What I do ask is whether they send an email or just call it in, tell me what you'd like to discuss because that will help me be prepared for our phone call. So if we're setting up doodle.com is, by the way, a great way of scheduling appointments, and you can just give that to your clients at any time between 4 and 5 on days that you're not in trial, that they can schedule an appointment for. They can specify the purpose of the call, doodle.com. It only costs $5 or $6 a month. It's a no-brainer. But take control of your calendar. What I like to do too, and one of the things I do best to protect my time is I leave the office, I'll go to a public library where nobody knows me, I'll turn off my phone, and I'll have a dedicated block of about 5 hours where I'm doing nothing but focusing on a specific task. So if I have something that's got to go out, no interruptions, I don't do it in the office. I go to a library and I work. But take control of your calendar. It is not going to work if you're taking every single phone call or responding to email. I only look at email at 4 o'clock every day and sometimes at 12, but other than that, I don't. Because if I'm responding to every email as it comes in, then other people are setting my agenda for the day and I'm not. And this is a Ben Glass reference going way back. If you were a heart surgeon, would you take every phone call as they come in? Would you let other people dictate your schedule? Would you respond to every email as they come in? Of course not, because you're doing life-saving surgery on somebody. You've got to focus all of your energy on that. But isn't your job that you do for your clients equally important? Well, maybe not life-saving, but it is extremely important to their lives. And you've got to preciously value every moment of the day that you've got. So protect your time. Don't give it away. Set aside dedicated time for client communication and set the top 5 goals for your day every day. I've based this upon a book by Vern Harnish that is called Mastering the Rockefeller Habits. that is an absolute must read, and it's one of my top 5 business books of all time. So protect your time like it's the most precious possession that you have, because it is. That's it. If you like this, please comment. Leave me a comment, anything. I'd love to hear from you. And if you like this, share it with your friends or subscribe. There's a little bell notice. If you click the bell, you'll get notified by email every single time I have a new video, and that's every day. So I will see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye bye.